Guys, I knew this day would eventually come. Magik lost her team up anchor bonus. This bonus affects all of her combos, how much damage her demon does, how much damage every part of her kit does, her one-shot combos in and out of ult. But first, let's start with the good news. Okay, so reduced charge time required from Magik Slash maximum damage from 1.8 to 1.2. That is a very good buff. It's basically a right-click charge will be a lot shorter now. Magik Slash new effect. Projectile will now pierce. That's her range slash again. So it'll now cleave or go through multiple targets and reduce the stepping disc cooldown by 1 second per enemy pierce. Her range slash fully charged up already has a huge hitbox. So when you throw it at someone and now it pierces enemies, it will be fantastic at gaining ult charge. So overall, these are all buffs. The rest of these changes are to her stats, and the way they format them is very hard to see if they got nerfed or buffed, so I made my own table. I'm pretty sure most of it is accurate. If it looks too confusing, just focus on the right side where it says Season 4, and it'll tell you whether it got nerfed or buffed based on what color I highlighted it, along with the calculations right next to it. So green is obviously buff, and red is a nerf, and there's a lot of nerfs to her Darkchylde, so we'll get into that. But first, let's start with the changes to base Magik. So her 4 main combos have changed. Her portal combo, her range slash combo, her charge slash combo, and her melee combo. Now this is where the fun begins, because now the portal combo is just as viable as the range slash combo. The portal combo did get nerfed, but not as bad as the range slash combo, which I'll talk about later. Also, if you want to read the Magik combos, in parentheses is the input order, and here's a key to define each letter as well. So let me explain. When you use the portal combo, you use a portal, do the combo, then you have to get away with 1 portal. But now when you land that right click, you'll be able to use 2 portals with almost no delay. And here's some tech. So your 2 portals are on the same cooldown. So you can hold a portal for 3 seconds, have it build up while you do the combo. And that right click would give me a second back, allowing me to portal back to back. So next, the range slash combo. So this combo is now faster, but it does less damage. To showcase this, I'm going to use Black Panther, who will be Luna, since his HP is getting nerfed from 300 to 25. When I do the range slash combo, this would usually kill, but now Luna will have a sliver of health left. The range slash combo could still kill 250 HP opponents, but if you want to kill Luna, you're going to have to add a punch. Now because this is slower, this means the enemy, Luna in this case, has more time to freeze you, so you have to be careful how you approach. So when you go for this combo, you want to rotate around the Luna, so it's harder for them to freeze you. And of course, you should still charge the ranged Magik Slash behind cover and then peek with it. All these tips also apply to the portal combo, and even more so because in the portal combo, you are hitting them 3 times in the air compared to the range slash combo, which is only 2 times. And now let's talk about arguably Magik's best combo, the charge slash combo. The charge slash combo won't be able to kill Luna as fast, and now it'll leave her with around 25 HP. In my opinion, this combo was a little unreactable, so I'm fine with it getting a slight nerf. In Season 4, there's 2 variations I recommend. Variation number 1 is with the melee. And variation number 2, which I like more, is with 2 sword swipes. Now the 2 sword swipe variation might be better because it's going to be easier to aim your dash since you don't have to do 2 different inputs when you get to the ground, but it's all personal preference. And next, let's talk about her sword slash combo, which before it could not kill a Luna. So Season 3.5, you cannot kill a Luna with this combo. Leaves her on like maybe 4 HP or something like that. But now with the melee buff being buffed from 35 to 40, now imagine this Loki is Luna, and now this combo will kill her. I like this buff, and it's nothing crazy because the Magik Slash was adjusted as well. And this combo is always hard to pull off because you're in their face trying to punch them to death basically. Okay, now let's talk about Darkchylde. The main combo that got changed was her right click into dash. Right now, you can kill Blade with it in Season 3.5, but in the next patch, you will not be able to. Another one of her combos was Portal into Dash, which didn't change much at all, 1 damage less. And you remember the changes to ranged Magik Slash and the piercing? That's even amplified 10 times more in Darkchylde.
Hitbox, her right click hitbox and her ult is absolutely ridiculous. So if I charge my right click fully, As you can see, I can aim at the middle and hit both of these bots, which is just insane.
So now that the charge magic slash pierces, its damage is also far less. This was a good adjustment, otherwise her ult would have been broken. But what about her one-shot combos on support ults, like what I did here on Cloak? Multineer, damage boost. Damage. Dead. Now there I just killed her with my range slash because the Luna damage boost increases my damage by 40%. This is still possible on Cloak, but not on Luna like it was before. And her charge slash into dash combo and ult still kills Cloak. I don't have season 4 gameplay of this, but Kimbaru from TikTok has it.
It does still work on a Cloak as well, and I'm assuming it also works on an Invis.
I'm not sure about that Invis part, but you can still kill Luna in season 4, but it will be much harder. In this clip, I put a demon on her, and I kill her with the combo, which is still possible in season 4.
It is possible if you throw a demon down and she sits still in it, but you know, how often is that going to happen?
Ironic.
Unfortunately, however, the one-shot combo on a Luna isn't possible the way it was before when she's ulting.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Can Luna Snow be killed in her ult with Magik's ult? Even with the damage numbers changing, you can still one-shot through Luna Snow's ults.
So let me explain how they got different results. If you slow it down, because Kinbar is too far away, Luna has time to heal in that interval, and she can't be one-shot from that distance. So either you have to be relatively close to her, or you have to put a demon on her. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna miss killing Luna in her ult. Even though it was so rare to do, it was nice to do sometimes. You know, it could shift a battle in your favor, and it was hard to do, so there's nothing broken about it. I don't think they intended to remove it. They just needed to nerf the magic slash because it pierces now. Speaking of nerfs, let's talk about the rest of Darkchylde. Her melee does less damage. Before it could almost two-shot 250 HP. Now it will only do like 205 damage, around that 3rd tick mark. Her demon also got nerfed slightly. Not a big nerf, but it is still a nerf. Her dash got nerfed, which I'm not a fan of that change, but they did it. Her range magic slash no charge also got nerfed as well. Okay, now the big buff to Darkchylde is to the Eldritch Whirl from 120 to 135. Now this is very big because before on 250 HP opponents, you cannot kill with 2 Eldritch Whirls. In the next patch, 2 Whirls combined is 270 damage, which means you're able to kill Cloak and almost kill Luna. Buffing the damage of the Eldritch Whirl is definitely a questionable change. This attack is already one of Magik's strongest attacks. It's tied to her iframe portal as a gigantic AoE, and they're incentivizing Magik players just to spam this rather than to use Soulsword or Range Slash or even her demon. Honestly, I'd rather them buff the dash and Darkchylde, but hey, what can you do? Next, I want to talk about her team up with Strange very briefly. I'm so glad she finally got a team up. She's been the anchor for BP for so long, ever since launch, which was like 9 months ago. The team up does solid damage, as Flat shows here.
That's a lot of damage.
And many people don't know this, but Ileana is not just a sword character. She has sorcery powers, so this is a very cool new ability that they've added, and it will definitely shake up how Magik plays. It will definitely help her against flyers, which will definitely be needed, since her base kit is pretty nerfed against flyers now. And Ghosty did a very cool myth busting with the new team up.
This video, and these are the results. Firstly, yes, it does grab Invisible Woman if she's invisible, as long as she's the closest target to whoever you shoot. And the maximum range is within 15 meters. This also applies for any other invisibility, like Psylocke. It tracks her when she's invisible, and it'll even track Loki when he's invisible, and if he tries to swap out, it'll go to where his clone was as long as it's not past 30 meters. There's only 2 ways that you can make the chain go away. First one is pretty obvious. If someone dies that the chain's connected to, the chain will go away because it doesn't have any connection. And the second one is if you break the chain, and the only way to break it is going past 30 meters. The most common way is the anti-CC characters like Namor can go in his bubble and break it. Hela actually has 2 ways against it. She can use her ultimate ability, or she can just simply use her crows. If you manage to hit Scarlet Witch before she uses her shift ability, it'll still follow her if she uses it again. And another big thing to note is that it doesn't stun, so you can't cancel any ults with it.
So that last part about it not being a stun is what confuses people, but I just think of it as a displacement tool, like Magik's dash. If you dash a Strange while he's portaling, it won't cancel the portal. It's kind of similar to that. It's going to be a very good displacement tool, and you can probably use that team up for a lot of different scenarios, which we will hopefully get to test because Strange is a very common pick and he doesn't get banned, so I'm very excited. In my next video, I'll probably have gameplay of the team up and I'll add some tips, but now I want to finish with talking about the problem with team up anchor bonuses. Many times before, characters have lost their team up anchor bonuses, and Bar Rivals has been non-transparent when describing the changes to the community. And just to give you guys another example, example, let me pull up the balance changes of Season 3. So in Season 3, 2 main characters got drastically changed. And you might know this first one. He's the most broken character in the game. That's right. Human Torch. Okay, let's read them. Flame on. Okay, he's getting a team up anchor. Okay, reduce fire cluster damage per projectile from 6 to 5.5. Reduce? That's a nerf. Reduce supernova ability. Shockwave damage from 80 to 75%. And okay, 2 nerfs. And he gets a team up anchor bonus, 5% damages. Okay. Now, most people thought he got nerfed. They didn't think a 5% damage boost would do anything crazy. But that's how powerful team up anchor bonuses are. And don't worry, I didn't forget about the Spider-Man changes. He lost. Okay, Web Warriors rejoice. Spidey loses his team up anchor bonus and gains a new team up ability and a bit more bite. They don't even say the percentage of the team up anchor bonus. Okay, increase. Okay, that's a buff. Increase. Ooh, another buff. Oh my god, Spider-Man got 3 buffs. Spoiler alert, he didn't, and Evil Duck on YouTube shows us.
We just got directly nerfed. Yes, we got 5 damage on a couple of attacks, but that's 5 damage that we just lost from the 10% anchor bonus. Let me just break this down real quick. We lost damage on our punch. We lost damage on our kick. The damage on our overhead is unchanged. We lost damage on our tracer. We lost damage on get over here. Our damage on get over here targeting is unchanged. We lost a tiny bit of damage on our uppercut. Something that's quite easy to lose in these calculations is the tracer proc. That's going to be decreasing as well. To get that tracer team up in the first place, you've got to have a Human Torch on your team. And he was one of the least picked heroes last season. And he's going to be even less picked this season because he got nerfed too!
Yeah, while explaining the Spider-Man anchor changes, he messed up himself when looking at Human Torch's anchor changes. That's how bad the communication is when they talk about these team up anchor bonuses. And now in Season 4, I partly made this video to address this issue. Please do something about these team up anchor bonuses. Either integrate them all into the base stats of every character, so then when the balance changes come out, you aren't misleading many players, or you can completely get rid of team up anchor bonuses, obviously fix the base stats of everyone, and just have some characters be stuck with being the team up anchors. Like, I know Hulk has been stuck as No More's anchor for like maybe a season now, and that is another team up problem that we need to address, like how characters are only good with team ups. Like, No More is just so much better with the Gamma team up, it's insane. And now with BP joining the team up, Hulk is literally perma-banned. But yeah, if you want to spread light to this issue, it's not just a Magik anchor change. It happened to Spider-Man, it happened to Torch, it probably happened to other characters that I'm forgetting. Luckily, Magik did not get hit as hard as Spider-Man, and thank you, Marvel Rivals devs. I love you guys. I love Magik. Please don't kill my character. So I'm going to leave all the stats I calculated one more time, so you guys can screenshot them, spread them around, spread the word. These are the real changes that happened to Magik. Post them on Reddit, put them anywhere, I don't care. We just need to do something about these team up anchor bonuses. And I'll see y'all until next time.